Hey guys, hope you're all having a great week. To celebrate the UK launch of Warner Brothers' new film, Everything, I'm going to be showing you how to make a chocolate orange bundt cake, kind of like the one you see in the film. So to start, I have a pan, and into that, I'm going to pour in some brewed coffee. If you're wondering why I'm using coffee in a chocolate cake, it's because it really brings out that chocolate flavor. You really can't taste it much at all. So into that, I'm also going to add in some cocoa powder. And now you just want to bring that to a boil and then let it cool. That is it. This smells absolutely amazing. It smells like a really strong hot chocolate. So you just want to keep stirring until that all comes together. Bring it to a boil and take off the heat. My mixture has cooled, it's lovely, shiny and glossy, and much thicker than it was before. Now in a separate bowl, I'm going to add in some caster sugar, some baking powder and baking soda, some salt. I'm going to mix that all together just with a whisk. That only needs a quick whisk, and I'm going to add in the eggs. To that, I'm going to add in some vegetable oil. I'm not using butter in this recipe, I'm using oil, and that gives this cake a really moist texture. So pour that in. And then to give it that delicious orange flavor, I've got some pure orange juice. And I'm also going to grate the zest of 2 fresh oranges into the mixture. Next in goes that delicious cool chocolate mixture. This is what's going to give it the colour, the richness and that chocolatey flavour. So pour that in. The smell of that is amazing, and I can't wait to stir it in and see that colour come through. I'm going to sift in the flour, beat that in, and then finally I'm going to add in the buttermilk. Without giving away too much of the film, the main character is a girl called Maddie. She's pretty much allergic to everything, and she gets given a bundt cake from the guy next door as the family have just moved in. The thing is, his mum's bundt cakes are always awful, which is why I'm showing you how to make my bundt cake with a chocolate orange twist, which will definitely go down well with your neighbours. That can now go into your bundt tin. You want to grease it with some butter first and line it with some cocoa powder so it's a lot easier to get it out later. That can now go in the oven for about an hour or until a skewer comes out clean. Once your bundt cake is out of the oven, you want to leave it in the tin to cool completely before turning it out. You might want to run a knife around the edges to help you get that out. Because of the cocoa powder, it does come out quite easy and it will never look perfect. And I'm actually really happy with the way mine looks. So I'm now going to get going with the ganache for the top. So I've got some chocolate in a bowl and I've chopped that finely. And now I'm going to pour over some very hot double cream. You just want to let that sit for about 25 to 30 seconds before you stir it. And it'll be so lovely, smooth and glossy. If the chocolate doesn't completely melt, you can pop it back in the microwave for short, quick bursts until it's all melted. And if you want it a runnier consistency, you can just add in some more double cream. I'm really happy with my consistency, so that is done. It's now the fun part. I'm going to drizzle that all over my bundt cake and get it covered. One of the great things about a bundt cake is if it didn't look that good when it came out of the oven, it definitely will when you're ready to serve it. So that is how you make my chocolate and orange bundt cake inspired by the film Everything Everything. Easy.